My ultimate comfort food dinner is a stunning sausage hot pot, which we'll serve with a gorgeous potato and beetroot gratin. Now,
I love hot pot.
You love hot pot? And you love sausages, right?
Yeah.
What do you enjoy most about sausages?
I just love having them with the baked beans sometimes.
With baked beans sometimes. These are little button mushrooms, OK? You just take them into there like that and keep them whole and cut them into quarters, please. Now, the important thing about cooking sausages is they need a bit of colour, right? No colour?
No flavour.
Exactly. Get the pan nice and hot. How was school today?
School was good, thanks. We got to go out and make snowmen.
Sausages in. OK. Butter and mushrooms in there, please, my darling. See? Now, I want you to watch your fingers, but you know how to slice onions, right?
Definitely.
Off you go, darling. Now, sausages are getting lots of colour, because this is going to cook slowly, and it's sort of Daddy's version of the kind of hot pot. You know the one Nan used to make for me?
Yeah.
Once you've got the colour on them, and take them out to rest, OK? A little knob of butter, OK? Into the pan. Now, it looks like a lot of onions, right?
Yeah.
As they start sweating down, they caramelise. So that'll go down by half. Give that a little fry. OK? Salt in. I want you to put a nice tablespoon of brown sugar in there. That gets them really nice and dark. Now, get your thyme in. Pick off all the little buds. That will get the onions packed with flavour. That smell nice?
That smells nice.
Mushrooms in, give them a nice little stir.
Did you like to help Nan make your hot pot when she made them for you?
I used to always help Nan make the hot pot. Always.
Now, my mum would never have used this, but aged balsamic vinegar brings out the flavour of the onions.
Right, now look at our onions. Look, beautifully caramelised.
Wow.
The vinegar's given that nice sort of gloss. I'm going to put my sausages back in here now. From there, some red wine. Red wine in. Got the flavour underneath there going into the sausages now. The sausages are going to release all that flavour inside as well. Look at the colour of that. Does that look beautiful?
And the smell.
And it's still not cooked yet. Up to the boil. Really important to boil it here because it won't boil in the oven. 170 in the oven, literally 18 to 20 minutes. In she goes. Nice.
To go with my hot pot, rich, golden, creamy potato gratin. It's a true comfort food classic, and I'm adding a delicious twist: beetroot. Start by gently heating double cream. Then peel and thinly slice potatoes and cook beetroot. Next, rub garlic around the edge of your dish to thoroughly season with a glorious flavour. Then grease with a good layer of butter. Arrange alternate layers of potato and beetroot, seasoning in between. End with a neat layer of potatoes and pour the hot cream over the top. Bake in a preheated oven for an hour or until the potatoes are tender. Potato and beetroot gratin are bubbling beauty of a comfort food dish. Now for the apple compote.
What we need to do first is to get these peeled and sliced. I get my pan on to get nice and hot. Now, let me give you a little taste of that.
It's a bit sour.
Isn't it?
Thanks for the warning. Whoa.
So, whoa.
Nearly blew my head off.
They're incredibly acidic, OK? And you need to cook them. Those wonderful red apples you've got are called Brayburns. What other apples do you know? Green ones, what are they called?
I'm not too sure what the green ones are.
Another word for your Nan.
Grandma's?
No.
Red.
No.
Pink lady apple.
No. Granny Smith.
Granny Smith apple.
That's right. What we're going to do is cook the cooking apples and the eating apples together.
I love the combination of the tartness from the Bramley cooking apple with the sweetness of the Brayburn.
Get the pan nice and hot and sprinkle the bottom of the pan with caster sugar. 3 or 4 nice slices of fresh ginger and 3 little cinnamon sticks. I want you to remember that because we're going to look for them, OK? Because once we've used them and they've worked their magic, I need to pull them out. See all the sugar dissolving?
Definitely.
Now, we just let that go a little bit darker, OK? And then we'll place our apples in.
It's very quick.
Doesn't it? Give that a nice little toss, OK?
A nice golden colour.
Cinnamon in, ginger in. So, we're cooking down the apples. Butter in.
Gently cook until the apples soften, then take off the heat.
And they go into there.
What's that coming out, Dad?
So that is a little bit of the puree. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. How many ginger?
4.
4 ginger.
And 3 cinnamon.
3 cinnamon. Out with the cinnamon.
I've got
And the ginger.
2 gingers.
And we take a spoon of apples. Put them in the bottom.
Smells so nice.
How nice does that look? See the colour of the apples? Let's put these in the fridge to get nice and cold.
That's the compote sorted. Easy. Now, a simple creamy whip to crown the top.
If you separate the egg whites into there for Daddy. Right, egg whites are in.
Egg whites are
Yolks are
in.
separate. Off you go, Daddy. And I'll sprinkle the sugar in, and then you turn up the speed. Good girl. Switch it off, please. Now let's see if you've got a really nice stiff peak. So you lift them up. Now that is what I call a nice stiff peak. Well done.
Not bad, not bad.
Next, in a separate bowl, whip double cream until stiff.
Nice and slowly. So cream whips so much quicker.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Is that by hand, Dad?
We're going to put some delicious lemon zest, which will make the cream so much better.
Then sweeten it up with leftover caramelly compote puree.
And you mix that in nice and carefully. So it's like this apple butterscotch.
Now, to make the cream even lighter, fold in those whisked egg whites and sugar.
Egg whites into the cream. Just nicely fold that in. So if you bring your glasses back out. Manage the glasses?
Yep.
Good girl. Tilly, we're on for a treat. Open up the piping bag. Now, twist the end. Now, you could spoon this in, but I want to just give a nice little lift.
It also gives it a nice pattern.
Lemon on top. Back in the fridge. The beetroot and potato gratin. Isn't that lovely?
That's lovely.
And sausages.
Ooh.
Finished with the flat leaf parsley. Now, look at those 2 beauties. It doesn't get any more comforting than that, does it? For one of the best hot pots ever. Tilly, that looks amazing.
I know.
Well done.